Greetings, viewers and zombie slayers. My name is Mr. Separatism, and let's not forget about those gypsies stealing my nail clippings that might come after you next. So yeah, I recommend you lock up your back doors. But anyways, that was a weird way to start an intro. But like always, every one of my intros is weird as fuck. But anyways, today I was gonna talk about, well, comparing how when I was a kid and the kids these days, and like what the fuck I didn't get about it. Now, when I was a kid, right, I'm assuming a lot of you guys out there, when you guys were kids too, I used to watch cartoons. I used to watch Pokemon and Digimon and Beyblade and so on, and you know, other cartoons like that. I used to Humphrey's Bear. I remember Humphrey Bear too. I was a big fan of that. I used to watch when I was younger as the leader of the Humphrey Bear Wrangler. I'm joking. What the fuck? That'd just be weird. Yeah, and nowadays, little kids, right? They watch fucking Jersey Shore. They watch GCB. I don't even know what the fuck that is. I've seen so many little kids like just talking about that. They watch violent ass movies. And when I was young, I admit I used to watch a lot of Jackie Chan and some violent ass movies with Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee, and Bruce Lee. But I also used to watch Rush Hour when I was younger. But hey, I'm talking about movies where people actually get slaughtered, butchered, and all that. I mean, yeah, it depends on their parents, I guess. That if they are allowed to watch violent ass movies where people get slaughtered and shit. But that I don't really have much of a problem about. What I really have a problem about is how these days little kids, I don't know why, I think they're just trying to, I guess, stand out or trying to act cool or whatever. And watch this. Hello, dude, I'm gonna blow you up with me. Okay, well, anyways, what I was talking about just went out onto my own train. Oh, that's my train of thought there. But anyways, what I was talking about was how kids these days, they just brag about how cool they are because they play COD. Now, that's what I guess one of the reasons why the Call of Duty community sucks these days. I mean, it is completely and utterly just ruined and filled with kids. Okay, think of it this way. The little 8-year-olds are the cockroaches, and then the rest of us are actual people that play Call of Duty and don't brag on mics about how cool we are because we have COD. And excuse me, I just burped, sorry. The sneaky gypsies must be doing some magic shit with my toenails. But anyways, like, where was I at? And now, when I was younger, I didn't even know Call of Duty existed. I used to play RuneScape when I was younger. RuneScape. When I was like in 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, all the way to 6th grade, till I got banned for no reason. And I guess let's not talk about RuneScape today, but yeah, and I mean, RuneScape, I didn't even know if kids still play that. But I mean, Call of Duty, a lot of kids, like 8-year-olds, play Call of Duty and they brag about it. I've seen kids on YouTube bragging about how they play Call of Duty and how they're so cool about it. Now, I didn't like how kids games, I don't have a problem with kids playing games that aren't really recommended for their age type. I mean, there's like 8-year-olds playing games recommended for 15 years old and over. And their parents, they accept that. And then their parents, they get them the headset. Do they not realize the pain in the ass that their children are? I mean, I want my children to be happy, bitch! Risking your children's happiness, right, for everyone else's sadness. I mean, that's not really exactly what I mean, what you guys are thinking about, for some of you guys. But I mean, get your children a headset or whatever, but I guess I'll be with them. Make sure they don't end up being little dipshits on a mic. I mean, that happens a lot. I was in Call of Duty in this particular match here where there was a kid just being a freaking absolute ass on the mic, talking about how cool he was because he was doing 360s with an M60, and that didn't really make so much sense. But anyways, and when I was a kid, we believed in cooties. If a guy liked a girl, we would have just, sort of made fun of him and said cooties. Like, we've yelled out cooties, like, oh my god, it's cooties! Oh, I just touched a girl, I gotta wash my hands. Miss, can I wash my hands in the bathroom? Right, when we were younger, we used to sort of believe in cooties, my friends and I. We didn't really touch girls. Nowadays, little kids, I see little kids like hugging girls and literally kissing girls on the lips. I guess making out or something with girls. I wouldn't know what making out is. I've never really done that. But I'm a virgin. Let's play Spot the Virgin. But anyways, I don't think kids are even like dirty-minded these days. I remember there was a kid on, well, PS3 that I was talking about him and his like 14-year-old guy or whatever. I'm not sure. They're arguing, and the kid is obviously I can hear it from his voice, and he goes to the guy, and I quote, he said that to the guy that he rooted his mother. Now that kid has a filthy fucking mouth. I mean, does he even know what rooting is? And for you guys that don't know what rooting is, I'm pretty sure it means, let's see, my or a tongue, or for example, a specific person's tongue. Rooting, as in on a girl's V. I'm trying to put that in the most disgusting way as I possibly can for you guys. And that is just fucking filthy. I mean, kids these days know what that is. When I was younger, all I really said to anyone when I was in an argument was, "Shut up, you smell," stuck my tongue at them, and sometimes I would have even slapped them across the face. No, and kids these days, they got boyfriends and girlfriends, and they act like they care so much about it. I mean, okay, I can understand if a kid's like holding hands. Yeah, I don't really care about that. I don't think anyone really does. But I'm saying, there's little kids out there acting as if their boyfriend or girlfriend, they haven't even gone out on a date with them or anything, and their parents don't even know they're going out, really. Sometimes, I don't know. But they act as if they love each other way too much, as if they'll sacrifice each other for them, but they don't even know what love is. It's like, the fuck, kid? I mean, just wait until you're like under 18 or something to get a girlfriend. You're like 8 years old, you're like 5th grade. And another thing, kids these days are so disrespectful. They're so, I don't have anything wrong with kids. When I was, there's a lot of kids out there that are good, but then mainly there's a lot of them that are horrible where I live anyways. And they're just completely freaking disgusting. Their mouths are filthy, like, not in filthy as in they eat crap and shit. There's like everything in their mouth. I'm talking about they swear so much, just stealing, they're arguing, they're rebels, and their parents don't even do anything about it. I mean, I think I personally blame their parents for all these problems with the kids. And I mean, how do I say it? The kids, how do the kids know all these swearing? I guess I sort of went off track there, but what I'm trying to say is, kids these days, they know the dirtiest of words. They have the filthiest of mouths. I'm not saying every kid. Personally, I'm saying just there's a lot of kids out there, and their parents don't do shit about it. I mean, there's this one kid, sorry, my little sister's age, wants to this park, this playground in this mall once. And that kid was just swearing at my sister, being like disrespectful and shit, or saying these nasty things. And she went to me and my other sister, and started crying. We went up to that little kid once, and that kid just ran away. And I think her mother heard me swearing about that kid. We're just like, we're gonna snap that kid's neck, we're gonna beat that little fuck up and shit like that. I wasn't really saying that stuff. I'm just saying, we're just like, that kid is so fucking disrespectful. We're gonna fuck her up and shit like that. Not really, no. And she's like my sister's age. My sister's in kindergarten. But that kid wasn't really in kindergarten. She was small, but she had like, I guess she knew the things someone in 5th grade would possibly know. And like I said, I personally blame their parents for not educating their children. I mean, in Australia or America and so on, they get, in some countries here, they get like a free education. I mean, the government, it's a law. It's against the law not to take your children to school. No, not really not to take their children to school, but like to not go to school, or for your children to not attend school. Like, not really attend school. Like if you don't send your children to school, it's against the law. Like if you've never sent them to school, really. And if the police find out, you're pretty fucked. I'm saying, yeah. And parents, a lot of parents these days, they don't even give a shit about their children. There's children stealing, there's children getting in fights outside of school and no one even knows about. There's children carrying knives around, there's children, disgusting. They even argue with teachers, say the filthiest things, and their parents don't even give a shit. And this society, I blame the society, I blame their parents for them. And if there was a planet we could go to and start everything new, I would go there with his stakeout and just shoot everyone I think is an ass, or the type of people I'm talking about that try to enter that planet. And just I say leave all the assholes here on this Earth and go off to another planet if there is one that we can live on. See you guys. Thank you for watching. Yeah, goodbye. Hello, gamers, viewers, and zombies. My name is Mr. Suppers. And you just watch my videos. Remember to click the like button, subscribe, and yeah, tell me what you thought in the comments below. And also comment in the comments below if you share my opinion, I guess, or this is really my opinion of the video. So never really take any offense to it. And if you did, I'm really sorry. But hey, here's my opinion, and it's possibly a lot of other people's opinions. And yeah, remember to like and subscribe. And yeah, have a nice day.